Hello all, welcome to my channel, The Circle of Willis. The topic today we're gonna see is about types of fever. Firstly, let's see what's normal range of body temperature, right? The normal body temperature in Celsius is 35.6 degrees Celsius to 37.8 degrees Celsius, which in Fahrenheit is 95 degree Fahrenheit to 100.4 degree Fahrenheit if it is measured in the rectum as core body temperature. If if we are going to measure it in the axle or elsewhere, we should add about 0.5 degrees Celsius or 0.5 degree Fahrenheit to the rectal temperature. So there are like 6 to 7 types of fever which we will be discussing henceforth in this video. The first type of fever is sustained type of fever, which is also known as persistent fever. We'll take a graph with y-axis as temperature and x-axis as time. We'll have this as normal range of temperature, which is 35.6 degrees Celsius to 37.8 degrees Celsius. If the fever persists above this range of normal temperature with variation less than 1 degree Celsius, it is known as persistent type of fever. Some examples of persistent type of fevers are pneumonia and meningitis. It is very commonly occurring type of fever. The next type of fever is a type of persistent fever which is known as step-ladder fever. Here also let's take graph with y-axis as temperature and x-axis as time with normal range of temperature here. In this type of step-ladder fever, with every spike of temperature, we'll have new spike of temperature. Like if we have 38 degrees Celsius fever at this point of time, the next spike will be 38.5 degrees Celsius. With every spike, the fever increases to next higher temperature. It is very commonly seen in strep typhus and typhoid fevers. The next type of fever is the remittent fever. Remittent fever is also a type of persistent fever where the fever sustains above normal range of temperature. If we plot this fever in the graph, we'll have the temperature above the normal range with the variation greater than 2 degrees Celsius. Also, we can see some diurnal variation. Like here it's the normal range of temperature. The fever persists above the normal range of temperature with the variation of 2 degrees Celsius. The common diseases which manifest with this type of fevers are tuberculosis and infective endocarditis. The next type of fever is intermittent fever. Here, in this type of fever, the temperature comes into the normal range. Also, it goes below the normal range of temperature, which we can say it as exaggerated normal circadian rhythm. Like if we have normal range over here, in the normal circadian rhythm, the temperature fluctuates between this normal range, right? In this type of fever, the temperature goes above this normal range, then comes into the normal range, goes below the normal range, and comes above. Like it is a type of exaggerated circadian rhythm. The diseases which manifest with this type of fevers are the malignant fever and the Kala Azar. The next type of fever is relapsing fever. Here, every febrile episode is sandwiched between two afebrile episodes. Like if we'll have a normal range of temperature, then we'll have a fever spike, then we'll have a normal range of temperature. So there's an afebrile episode, a febrile episode, and an afebrile episode, right? It's known as relapsing fever. Common diseases which manifest with this type of fever is malaria. There are several types of relapsing fever, namely quotidian fever, double quotidian fever, and tertian fever. In tertian fever, the fever spikes occurs once in every 72 hours. Right? The quotidian type of fever is seen in Plasmodium falciparum. Double quotidian fever is seen in Plasmodium vivax, and tertian fever is seen in Plasmodium malariae. So we are now completed with the types of fever. Thank you.